wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down there.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Crosses the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, Chris, we knew explosive plays were going to play a huge part in this game, and here the field is totally flipped on the RPO, the run-pass option. Great read from this quarterback. He gives it to his back, and you can see once the lane is there, he's got great explosiveness in the open field, and it's a huge gain for the offense.
That one moves the ball across the 40. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it on a counter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
It's a fake. The out man has it. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive.
Man, they told us they would be aggressive. I didn't think they would pull out the fake punt on the opening drive, but hey, it's successful. Offense right back on the field. Now it's time to capitalize and put this ball in the end zone.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a 1st down. Keeps it on the draw. He picks up 9, so just short of the 1st down, 2nd and 1.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play-action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Handoff running right. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
Can they keep alive this long opening drive? It's the 11th play on 3rd down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And it's good right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Wildcats offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And all eyes on this running back. He's been so productive all year, but Joe, also his experience, the way that he exudes confidence, kind of contagious for this offense, I think.
I couldn't have said it better, Chris. He raises the level of his teammates' play around him. It's his vision, it's his burst. He holds on to the football, does everything well. He's the most reliable player on the field.
He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here comes the rush. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll give it to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Looking to pass. It's Boley. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And they'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Ball handed off. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the 1st quarter. Arizona State on top. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Back to pass. It's Fifita. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, you're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. That's big. They convert on third and set them up first down from the 32. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan.
This offense loves the RPO. The quarterback is great throwing it. He's got quick hands and a good release. This one, RPO slant, nice game.
And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up fourth down. They are in field goal range. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will tie the game here.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. He will not be caught. Touchdown, ASU.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Short pass finds the tight end. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Chris, that is not what you want on 3rd down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some 3rd down conversions.
No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees. Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still
Got an opening here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact. Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park, and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it near the end zone, and he will score. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking downfield, it's Fifita. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. Not quite enough for the first down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. The Wildcats will line up to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The back's got it. Gets past the 35. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And the Sun Devils looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Sun Devils will kick this away to begin the second half. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it. Important second down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And the Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. They'll test the right side here.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to throw. It's Boley. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Caught in the end zone.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. On the ground, it's Craig. Not much on that play, brought down short.
This is a great example from this defense of how to stop the RPO. One, stay home. Don't give the quarterback a definitive read. That encourages him to just hand off the football. That's kind of his base read. And Chris, once he does so, then you fly to the football. You play with great effort, and you tackle in space, which they're able to do.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw. The Wildcats will bring their punt team on the field now. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And let's check in with Holly Rowe from her sidelines vantage point.
Guys, here on the Arizona State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Scanning the field, it's Boley. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. And the Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. It's Arizona State in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, ASU.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Dropping back, it's Fifita. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it falls incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Snags the quick throw. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Leaning on the run game here. He's got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joe, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's second down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll use the ground game here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
This group has been so impressive all day long. Built this big lead, and now they're just running out the string. I got to tell you, the mark of a great team is a team that can run the football when the opposition knows that they want to run the football. That's exactly what they're doing here.
Can he make it to the marker? They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
Trying to find room. It's Robinson. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need
end zone ahead. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Game is clearly wrapped up, with the offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. And we're able to get him down. Offense facing second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Arizona State. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's an interesting score at this point in the game. Holly, you better be around those coaches there at the handshake. It could get a little testy with a late score and a blowout.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's got some space. Look out. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.